Alright guys, yeah, just a quick video. I have been trying to find hatchet handles. They've been on back order at my lumber yard for months, and they have a good price, and I haven't been able to go to Oklahoma City or anywhere else really to buy any. I think this is a Chinesium made handle. I bought it months and months ago, and it was on a redneck handle. Somebody, I don't know, they had it on upside down too. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna make this one fit. Actually, it's the handle is a little thicker than this, so I'm gonna have to put it on the belt sander, belt sand it a little bit, and get it in there. I think I have a spare steel wedge, and a good piece of wood came with it, so we'll get it in there and make it look good. Like I said, this is a newer style axe because it's got those little divots in it, and there is no marking, no nothing, so I'm pretty sure this is Chinesium. But for just an all-purpose junk tool, I think I got maybe $5 in the head or less. And I got more in this handle than I do in the head. I think this handle was 10 bucks, 11 bucks. And it's a 14-inch hatchet. It says shingling hatchet. But it'll work for what I want. Let's see what we come up with. I sanded it a little bit. I dry fitted it. I don't want to go anymore because it's starting to curl on me quite a bit. So I need to clean up just a little bit more. I don't know if it's worth doing this to a little Chinese hatchet, but I mean, really all I got invested is the handle. I hate to waste it, but it works. Those little pin drag marks. Sand it a little bit more and then dry fit it again. This looks like. Hang on, let me tap it in just a little bit first. Almost starting to curl way too much. I want it to get down a little further. All right, let me clean this up, sand a little more. It's getting there. All right, let's try this again. Oh yeah, better. I took too much off of one side up here. I sanded way too much. I don't like these little, I don't know what they're called, them little grooves. It'll fill in pretty good. Box knife, where's my knife? Little curls. Finish cleaning up these curls and then we'll show you what I got here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll show you how I butchered it. I don't like what I did, but I did it anyways. Anyways, I'm gonna drive the shim in and then I'm gonna go ahead and seat a metal edge in there. That's in there. I'll cut the end off with a saw. Well, here. All right, come on. Well, that kind of sucked. Yeah, let me clean that up on the bands, on the belt sander. That looks ugly. Oh my God, that looks ugly. All right, now we'll put a wedge in it. And we'll put the wedge right about there. Probably doesn't need it, putting it there anyways. Now, a little stain on, see what it looks like. Yeah, just gonna throw a little stain on what I damaged, and then I'll let this dry, and then I'll soak it in some linseed oil. I'll soak the once a day for the week, rest of the week, and then probably once a month for a little while, just to soak that in. Made a couple mistakes. I do not like this handle. I wish it had a curve to it. But there you go, guys. Cheap, Chinese made. I'm sure that's Chinese, because anybody that doesn't put their name on a product is normally Chinese. So, but for little hand axe, camp axe, hatchet. I hate to say axe. It's a hatchet. But it swedged on there pretty good, but I don't like the way it crown. I don't know how to say that, but man, it's wedged tight there, and then on this side it doesn't look as good. Let's see if you guys can see. But I think that filled in pretty good. There's a little bit of gap right there, but it'll work. I'm not chopping, 30-foot trees down with this thing. This is made rescue hatchet, emergency hatchet. And for the money, I'm gonna put a file on this and just clean that up with a file. I'm just gonna leave it just like this. There's no value except for the handle, really, in my book. But it is usable. And let's say I've got less than $5 in the head, which I'm pretty sure I do. I think it's $2 or $3. And I got like, with tax and all, $11 in the handle. So there you go. Cheap little old rescue tool or emergency tool, whatever you want to use it for. And I know somebody's going to say, why didn't you glue? I don't glue on hammers and hatchets because I was taught on a job site, if you have to replace the handle, you can knock the head loose, put the handle on, or refit it, reset it. If you glue them, you got to cut them off. Axes and sledgehammers, big sledgehammers, you glue them in. That's the way I was taught. And if you guys think that's wrong, well, argue with the men that are in the grave now that taught me that. So that's what I was taught. And I wish when I was a kid, I'll tell a story real quick. There was a man that lived down the street from us, 3 houses down. He was an Indian fella. Actually, I believe it was Apache tribe. And I watched him one time. I was fascinated because he carved, or he whittled. I say carved. He whittled a lot. And he whittled the head into his axe. It was about a 32 or 36 inch handle, and he whittled it in. And then he hammered it and dried and fitted it, but instead of sanding or anything like that, he whittled till it got the fit he want, which I thought that was so cool because I can't whittle. That's just an art form. It's kind of like sharpening. Sharpening a knife is an art form that some people have it and some people don't. And some people think they do, and they don't. But whittling's one of those things where I wish I'd understood and knew more about it. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, guys, enjoy your day. Tell me what you think, what you would have done. Would you have wasted your time? I would. I'm trying to get in the camera, sorry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I need to go goof off somewhere and go do something.